Yes, sir. How can I help you?
The biggest bottom feeder yonder with a mustache and a beard.
With the one in the white T-shirt? The one in the white T-shirt? Yeah, he's the one that's... He's the one trying to tell me he's not going to talk to me. He's going to talk to my father, who's 70-some years old, about to have a damn heart attack over these two idiots here. You're trespassing on our property. I told you 16 times now he's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing, sir?
No, I'm not hard of hearing.
What didn't you understand? Where am I losing you?
We can't.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you specifically.
Stop hollering.
I'm trying to talk to you two and you won't listen.
Stop hollering because we can't hear them.
I'm trying to talk to you and him. I'm trying to talk to you.
Once we're done.
In a quiet Florida neighborhood, a homeowner's family is faced with a twisted situation. The tenants refuse to pay rent, and they won't leave. But instead of resolving things legally, they call the police. When property rights, the right to privacy, and the right not to be harassed are put to the test, who really holds the power? Acting under legal power of attorney, the son steps in to protect his elderly father, recovering from major heart surgery, from the stress inflicted by the defiant tenants. But when the police arrive, will they uphold justice or side with the disruptors? Stay tuned as civil law, citizen rights, and the power of strategic silence all collide in this tense encounter.
Call you. I can help you, though. I'm the power of attorney here. If I can help you in any way. I don't know what he's doing. I said I didn't call you, but I'm the power of attorney. Sees I'm recording and leaves immediately. Can't pay his rent, now he wants to talk tough and calls the police. You should just pay your rent, bro. You won't have any issues. No, they called the cops because he wanted to call up and start harassing my father. And when I wouldn't let him, he got all hurt. The cop can't do anything. This is a civil matter. So my mom owns these apartments, and sometimes she gets these bottom feeders over here. Don't want to pay their rent and try to think of every excuse in the world why they can't pay their rent. And this dude called up, started talking shit like he's not going to talk to me, he's only going to talk to my dad. What a Yeah, so now this girl's pleading her case to the cop, trying to get me in trouble. Not going to work, bro. Not gonna work. Blah, blah, blah. He's not gonna help you. I'm trying to hear what they're saying. Wah. John hurt my feelings. He wouldn't let me talk to his dad. He wants to pick on an old man. Yeah, my dad collects the rent here because I live 100 miles away, but you start with my dad, you're gonna have a serious problem. And they're sticking their head all the way in the cop's window so I can't hear what they're saying. This is your right here. There. So why don't you guys just get your stuff and leave? I don't understand. What's the problem with that? Why don't you just get your stuff and go? Oh, he's talking to us. Please stop him. There you go. This is what I always say. Men who don't wear shoes. There you go. You don't wear shoes, bro. What are you doing all day? What do you think this guy's doing all day? Doesn't even have a pair of shoes on. It's like 6 o'clock at night. Let me guess, he was working all day. I doubt that. He doesn't look like the working type. I'm sure the cop is now letting him down, saying it's a civil matter. He can't do anything. No laws were broken. This thinks he's going to call the cops and they're going to come do something to me. So these have been bugging my old man who just had heart surgery because they don't want to pay their rent. Here comes another cop. Hey, so why not just take your stuff and leave like we told you to? What's the problem with that? You want to cause problems? What's that smirk on your face? Yeah, go ahead. Listen to your woman. Why don't you just take your stuff and leave? What's the problem with that? You don't want to pay rent and you don't want to leave. That's called bottom feeder. 2 bottom feeders right there. You don't want to pay your rent and you don't want to leave. Professional renters, that's what you guys are. And then you call the cops like I did something illegal. Man, you look dumb. Do you own any shoes? Do you have any shoes in your closet? You don't wear shoes? I can't hear you, dude. When you talk. You think you're gonna with my old man, huh? You think you're gonna with my old man? That's not gonna work out for you, bro. So here's 2 cops now. We asked these bottom feeders either to pay their rent or to leave, and they don't want to do either one. Isn't that awesome? Let's see what these cops think they're gonna do. Now she's explaining to this cop now what's going on. Unreal. Yeah, so my dad's had heart surgery. He's telling me please come down here because I live very far away from here. And he's stressing them the out. They don't want to pay their rent and they don't want to leave, and they want to blame something or other, saying there's something wrong with the apartment. And we've only heard that excuse a million times. It's your bottom feeders of America. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. See if these cops try to do something dumb. Your granddaughter doesn't want to pay her rent, and they don't want to leave, and they don't want to get their stuff out of the apartment. So they keep harassing my father, who just had quadruple bypass surgery, and I've driven down here over 80 miles to get here to deal with these 2 bottom feeders here. Yes, sir. How can I help you?
The biggest bottom feeder yonder with a mustache and a beard.
With the one in the white t-shirt? The one in the white t-shirt? Yeah, he's the one that's... He's the one trying to tell me he's not going to talk to me. He's going to talk to my father, who's 70-some years old, about to have a damn heart attack over these 2 idiots here. Just get your stuff and leave like we asked you to. How can I help you, sir?
Half of their stuff is my stuff.
Sir, we left it unlocked.
I've given it to them.
We left it unlocked. They can go in there at any time and take their stuff.
Landlord here?
No.
Do you live here? Or?
It's his granddaughter,
Okay.
from what I'm understanding.
Well, I guess you should go up there and talk to her then.
How can I help you, sir?
Are you the one that put the note on the door?
I don't answer questions. How can I help you?
You just asked me a question, so I'm trying to tell you how you can help me. Are you the one that put the note on the door?
That's a question I'm not answering.
Okay. Well, they live there. They
Okay.
got stuff there.
And we told them they can have it anytime they want.
That note is not official. So
What note?
the note that was posted on their door.
What does it say?
Trespass note, or the eviction notice.
Yes.
That's not official. In order to trespass them or evict them from the home, you have to go through the Polk County Sheriff's Office. This is the landlord over here?
No, you're talking to me right here, sir. Hey, Dad, go inside. He is not the landlord. He's not the landlord, sir.
Who's the landlord?
I am the power of attorney on this property, so he's been informed that he's not the landlord. I don't need him harassing my father. Hey, just close the door, Dad. Hey, Dad, go inside and close the door. Close the door. He's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing? You're trespassing on our property. I told you 16 times now he's not the landlord. Are you hard of hearing, sir?
No, I'm not hard of hearing.
What didn't you understand? Where am I losing you?
The fact that we need to speak to the landlord.
I just told you I'm the durable power of attorney for this property.
Power of attorney.
Correct.
To speak to the landlord. You're claiming.
I am the landlord's durable power of attorney.
Sir,
No. You're not going to talk over me. You're on my property. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. You're on my property right now.
We were here because we were called.
I didn't call you.
I'm legally here because
We were here because they are tenants
Okay,
here.
and I've told you how many times he's not the landlord.
I'm here legally.
Okay.
So let me
We
see
are
your
here legally,
paperwork
sir.
showing that you are a power of attorney. Otherwise, I can't talk to you.
Then you can't talk to anybody.
Yes, we can.
Sir, he's not the landlord. I'm putting you on notice right now. Okay. He has medical problems and doesn't need to be harassed. I am the power of attorney for this property.
We're trying to find the
Okay,
landlord.
excuse me.
Yep.
Hey, just stay in there and don't worry about them. Now what?
Okay. If they still rent here, then they can.
They don't rent here.
They can gain access to their home however they feel.
They can
best.
access it anytime. It's open. We told them to come get their property at least 16 times. You understand? I'm recording everything. You understand where I'm going with this, right?
Why are you recording?
For an objective record. Oh, okay. We've told them how many times to get their stuff. Why don't they just get it and leave? Or pay the rent.
According to them, you weren't letting them here at all.
Sir, come here. Sir, officer. Again, he's hard of hearing. The door is open. The note says get your stuff. I sent him a text saying get your stuff. Did I say that? I never said that, sir. What is your name and badge number?
Deputy Yates, my badge number.
Okay, Deputy Yates just lied on the record. Thank you, Deputy Yates, for lying. The other one pretends like he can't hear me. The door is open. Get your and go. The door is open. Now they're making up more. Now you got Deputy Yates lying on the record, and of course he wants to know why I'm recorded because he doesn't like to have a record. Nice try, bro. Now they're showing him a text that I sent. So I wouldn't be surprised they try to unlawfully arrest me, so I'm gonna go back in the house. I'm sorry, what?
What's your notice of repossess of their belongings? This Monday or next Monday?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is your phone number 863-280?
Nope. That is not my phone number. None of your business.
Okay, according to your paper, it's George. It's George's number.
Whose paper?
Mr. George Vilac?
That's not my name. That's not my name. She's asking for the cop to go in the apartment now. So again, for the record, we said you can get your stuff and go. Why don't you just do that? The door is open. Yeah, these people are stalling my dad for weeks, wouldn't respond to his 30 phone calls, got him stressed out to death. And now when I show up, now they want to call the police like I've done something illegal. Because I told them to get their shit out or pay the rent. So now he's ripping up some paperwork. Whatever. Doesn't bother me. It's fake. She keeps telling the cops that her boyfriend needs to calm down. And they'll do something tomorrow. Hey, deputies. Deputies. Now they're pretending like they can't hear me. Now they're shaking. Oh, yeah. Lick those boots. They did you a lot of good. Deputies. Hey, deputies, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay. There's only one thing I'm going to request of you. My father has nothing to do with this. I am durable power of attorney here. They are not to contact my father anymore, not to knock on his door. He has nothing to do with that. Sir, the burden of proof is not on me. Come on now, you know that.
Yeah.
No,
if you're
no.
that you're the power of attorney.
Right. Are you saying I'm not? Are you saying I'm not?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Which is why
So
I'm
you
telling
can't say I'm not.
But
I'm on the property. I'm dealing with the tenant. They're harassing my father, who has a medical condition. That's why I drove here over 80 miles to handle these two tenants who won't leave and won't pay and won't get their stuff out of the apartment. So just so you guys know, I don't want those people contacting, corresponding with my father. He has nothing to do with the business of this property. He was collecting rent, and when there's issues, I have to drive over 80 miles to get here. So those two tenants right there are not to bother my father, George Felix, from now on.
If he doesn't want to be bothered, then he can get an injunction at the courthouse.
Well, there's no reason for him to bother them. There's no reason for them to talk to him. You understand that, Mr. Yates? No? You're going to play ignorant? Okay. I don't want any paperwork from you. I'm not going to take it.
I'm going to offer you...
No, thank you.
I'm going to offer you a landlord-tenant's rights and responsibilities.
I already know that, sir. I already know what they are.
This is statewide, so do you understand the laws of tenants and landlord?
I have a landlord-tenant manual.
A manual?
Yeah, like you buy from a bookstore. It tells you all the laws.
But do you have Florida law?
Sir, I can Google that in 2 seconds.
This is Florida law, sir.
Well, what are you trying to say? What am I doing wrong?
Be aware of the law.
I am very aware of the law.
Okay. I offered.
You don't. Trust me, I probably know the law better than you. Yeah, I didn't get your name, sir.
Deputy McIntyre, badge number 6364. Sir.
Appreciate that. And if they could just leave my father alone, we'll have no issues. I gave him my phone number and my contact. They can contact me directly. For the record, I know you can hear me. Right there. It would be best to advise them to pay their rent that they owe or leave. You know, that's what regular, normal people who aren't bottom feeders do.
We're not their landlord, sir.
I understand that. I said advise, right? Did I say advise, or did you miss that part? Oh, okay. That's what cops do when they get home. They just turn their back, pretend like they can't hear you. Right away, they went to try to with my dad. I'm gonna have to tell him don't answer the door for anybody, and stay armed. Hey, Loopy. Hey, Looper. Hey, Loop-de-doo. Hey, Loopy. Loopy. You got my information. I texted it to you. Tell your lawyer to call me. Do not bother my father ever again. Just so we're clear, and I know you can hear me, and I know the police can hear me. It's on the record. Do not ever bother my father again. Do you understand that? ¿Entiendes? Yeah, you understand perfectly fine. Bottom feeder. Hey, dude, how much money do you get from the government? How much taxpayer money do you steal? Look at it. There's 4 taxpayer bottom feeders right there. 4 tax-paying bottom feeders right there. Blocking traffic. Oh, they're going to try to say I'm being too loud. Now, you watch. Well, I think this is enough. Officer Yates, why don't you advise them to pay their rent or leave?
We're trying to get information from them.
Is this where you threaten me?
I can't. We can't.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you specifically.
Stop hollering.
I'm trying to talk to you two and you won't listen.
Stop hollering because we can't hear them.
I'm trying to talk to you and him. I'm trying to talk to you.
Once we're done.
Okay. How long is that going to take?
As long as you move.
Yeah, I hear your cop-splaining. Distracting me. That's cop-splaining, guys. When you haven't done anything wrong, and they try to subjugate you to their authority anyway. I was being loud because I wanted to be on the record that he's not to mess with my father or contact my father ever again. Looks like they're finally done talking to the So now they cried to the police. Oh, look at him driving in reverse. Doesn't want me to get his license plate, I'm sure. I already got it earlier, so whatever. I'm not going to be here much longer, guys, if you want to talk to me.
What's up?
I said I'm not going to be here much longer.
Okay. You going home?
I'm not going to be here much longer, sir.
Okay.
How can I help you? You said you want to talk to me?
No, you're good. You go home.
I can go home? All right, so you're dismissed. Thank you. Oh, the pause. The pause. The.
I'm dismissed?
You are dismissed, yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're,
I don't have to have your permission, just so you know.
you're dismissed, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay, but I'm going to stay right here. So
That's fine. You're still dismissed.
okay.
All right, see you.
For what?
For what? You're dismissed. Man, you guys can't hear.
Go home.
You're dismissed, I said. Have a good day. Drive safely. Stop blocking traffic. You protect the bottom feeders, but not the business owner, I see. Dismissed. He has lights on for. Look at these guys. Now they're so butthurt they can't leave. Here's the legal paperwork. They don't want to see that. They want to protect bottom feeders. See? So, you got 54217 is what Yates is driving. And then you got ZHU13. I don't know why this cop just backed up. Officer, so that guy just called my father again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me right now? That guy, who I just got done telling you, doesn't need to ever talk to my father ever again. I gave him my information. Just called him again. Here's the record. I'm just making contact with you just so you know what's going on and who you're defending. Okay? Here's the record of the guy who's going to give my dad another heart attack. He has no reason to speak to my father. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying, officer? Yes, sir. Okay, thank you very much. Are you interested in seeing any paperwork?
You got paperwork?
Are you, sir? Here's my question. Nice and slow, okay? Are you interested in seeing any paperwork?
You got paperwork?
So he can't answer a question for some reason. Can I speak to your supervisor?
You want to speak to the supervisor?
If you can't answer a simple question, then yes, please, sir. I asked you twice a simple question. You can't get it down for some reason. Where am I losing you? Where am I losing you?
The fact that I already asked for it, you won't give it to me.
That's not true.
Yeah?
No. Okay, let me ask you a third time. Would you like to see the paperwork, sir? Yeah, he's just right now. Would you like to see the paperwork, sir? Yes? I can't hear you. Please roll down your window. Please roll down your window so I can hear you. Do you want to see the paperwork? Yes? Yes, you want to see it? Okay, sir. Hold on, I'll be right back. Here's paperwork. I asked for a supervisor. I doubt I'm going to get one. Here's the paperwork, sir. I hope they don't try to claim police safety because they've turned their back on me at least 10 times now. There's your paperwork.
My paperwork for what?
The paperwork you want to see. I guess you asked me for that. I don't recall that. There you go.
What paperwork is this?
That's your legal paperwork to evict a tenant. Okay. I'm not giving it to you. I'm just letting you inspect it, so you know what's going on here. I don't know what they told you. All I want is them to leave my father alone. I wouldn't have drove 90 miles to come down here otherwise. They're harassing my father.
Is it 80 or 90?
Is what, 80 or 90? 80 plus miles. What are you trying to corner me or something? Good luck with that, bro. Good luck. Dude, I know your games, man, so they're not going to work on me. You understand the paperwork now? You good? You understand what's going on here? You understand what's going on here now, or you need it in a different language? They owe rent, they don't pay. Then they find excuses to not pay, and they try to say they're not paying for a stupid excuse. We say leave, take your stuff, and go. What's the problem? Where's the issue? They don't want to go. That's the only issue. Professional renters. We've been here 10, 12 years now, whatever the case is, and we've seen these bottom feeders all the time. It's a shame that the courts protect them the way they do. Do you understand the situation now? Those two kids right there harassing your father, what are you going to do? No. Other question you won't answer.
I'll answer that when I'm done.
Okay. When you're done what? Oh, this guy's a SWAT team officer too, so he's used to being in charge, it seems like. That's why he got so butthurt when I told him he was dismissed. You do those late night no-knock raids? You one of those guys? Drug war cop? You one of them guys? You guys did a good job with, oh, looks like this guy has a call. Polk County Sheriff's Department did do a good job busting a bunch of pedophiles. He just threw my paperwork on the ground, and he's gonna leave. There you go. Oh, you found something to do. Good for you, fella. You're dismissed, guy. You're dismissed.
In a society governed by law, every citizen has the right to be protected, especially when facing harassment, injustice, or indifference from those tasked with upholding the law. This story isn't just about tenants and landlords. It's a reminder that knowing your rights, standing firm, and protecting your loved ones matters deeply. We have the right to record, the right to remain silent, the right to be left alone in our lawful residence. But above all, we have the right to demand fairness and to hold those in power accountable. Have you ever faced a similar situation, or have thoughts on how citizen rights play out in real life? Drop your comment below, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe, so you won't miss the next story where rights meet reality. We're here, with you, standing for what's right.
Right around the left corner there to the right, teal blue house.
Do you have license?
I do, but I'd rather not show it if I'm not obligated by law.
Well, I need to prove that you live on the street.
You're saying I'm obligated by law?
I can't prove you don't live on the street, right?
You can run my tag and see the address pulls up on it.
We're gonna make it that complicated?
Are you? I don't know. I'm trying to get home. If you want to make it complicated, go ahead.
That's fine. We can make this as long as you want. Just stay right here and I'll verify you.
You can see my press ID if you'd like.
It's all right. It don't got your address on it, does it?
I just told you my address.
Okay. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Anybody can say what the address is.
Excuse me?
I said there's not like enough going on, right?
I know exactly what's going on, sir, and that's why I'd like to get home. So I appreciate if you didn't hold me up. Excuse me. So we're not going to turn this around on me. You're the ones holding me up. You're the ones that contacted me. I'm trying to go home, really. So don't play that cop-splaining attitude with me. See if you're going to let me go to my home.
We didn't just stop you. It's everybody that's coming.
I don't care who you stopped. I live here. I don't care. I live here.
All right. Obviously, you just want to be a problem.
No, I just want to go home. You're causing the problem. Okay. Let's see what happens here.
A man just wants to go home, but as he approaches his neighborhood, he's stopped by uniformed officers demanding ID. No warrant, no clear justification, just orders. In a free society, does a citizen really need permission to enter their own home? This video isn't just a standoff between a civilian and the police. It's a powerful look into a bigger question. Are the rights to free movement and anonymity truly respected? Watch closely as one man stands his ground for his rights. And ask yourself, what would you do?
Go ahead, man.
Oh, you're gonna let me go home? You understand how it works now. Good.
Thanks for your not cooperation.
I cooperated just fine, sir. I told you my address. You're the one with the attitude and the cop-splaining problem.
Good to go.
Yeah, I know that.
Traffic, all right?
I know that. Don't try to cop-splain me. Don't try to cop-splain me.
Come on, move your car. Keep moving.
Don't try to cop-splain me. You're in my neighborhood. You're in my neighborhood. I'm not in your
You're
neighborhood.
in our county.
I don't care.
Hey,
You're in my county. I'm waiting for the car to go by. I'm waiting for the car to go by. You're blocking traffic, sir. You're not letting the car go by so that I can go by.
Sir, go, please.
How can I go? You're in my way.
Go.
You're in my way.
Go, sir.
Jesus Christ.
Go,
Fucking
sir.
incompetent.
Bye.
You're incompetent.
Bye, sir.
Stupid fuck. Fucking pig. You see him try to cop-splain and talk over me? They need to ID me so I can go to my house. Fucking retard. Alright, so now, again, the sinkhole's going on. Helicopter's still in the air. I'm gonna walk down to where these stupid cops are and see what else they got to say, if anything. This helicopter's just hovering here, just above the tree line. Guess you can't zoom. Here's a nice shot of where I live. Some of the channels or canals or whatever they're called. I'm about 300 yards away from the cops right now. Alright, so now he sees me coming and he says something to his buddy. I'm still a good 100 yards away from them. It looks like a helicopter again, just floating right here. I don't know why, just standing in place. The sinkhole's a good ways from here, so I don't know why it's just floating there in place. I don't know if it's a police helicopter or news helicopter or what. Now he just said something else to his partner or whoever the hell he is. Earlier they claimed that this was their county. Now it looks like he's trying to ID this guy. I wonder if he showed his ID or not. Let's just sit here and record them and let them know who actually pays their paychecks and see if they give me any shit over it. There's the helicopter. I'll try to zoom in on it. Oh, well, what just happened? I don't know what. I don't know how to zoom. New phone. Oh, there we go. Okay. Just sitting there. It seems like it turned its nose a little bit, but it didn't really do anything. And here comes another car up to this checkpoint they got set up. This sheep already has his license out, ready to go, of course. Already has his license out. Oh, thank you for licking my boots. Let me smile at you since you licked my boots. This one's got her license. This person has their license out. Ha ha ha, laughy laughy laugh. I live here, I'm a slave. I obey you. Here comes another car. Look how trained these guys are. Already has the license in hand. Look how trained these sheep are. Already has their license in hand. This guy, they just obey and obey and obey. Oh, this guy didn't show him anything. Oh, he's turning around. He didn't show him anything, so he's turning around. This guy probably feels powerful now that he rejected somebody. I'm trying to get their attention now. He's trying to ignore me. Officer, do you not hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? You can hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, I am not armed and I do not have any weapons. I just want you to know that I am not armed and I do not have any weapons. All right, Just so you know. There he just played the game of pretending like he can't hear me. I just wanted to let him know on the record that I'm not armed, do not have any weapons on me. This guy's pulling up, rolling his window down. Hi, sir. How are you? Looks like he's for the Red Cross. American Red Cross official vehicle. There's a helicopter going. You see it banking across the sky there. There's also another one above us. Just giving directions now. These cops are actually being smart and not making contact with me and not trying to intimidate me. I guess they realized from our earlier exchange that that shit's not gonna work, so their only other option is to be quiet. Here comes another car up to the checkpoint. Blah, blah, blah. Do you live here? What they should be saying is you're free to go back there, but just understand there's a sinkhole opening up and that you'd be doing it at your own risk. Instead of taking this authoritative stance to prove to me that you live here. I don't have to prove shit to you. You guys think they set up a little block here and they get to control everybody. Here's this helicopter's banking around again. You see it banking. Now you got this cop explaining again that you must prove you live here, blah, 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 blah. There's the helicopter banking again. Where'd it go? There it is. That must be a news chopper. So he made this guy leave. Oh, he got the okay to go by because he bent over and gave him his ID. Hey, were you the guy that said this is your county?
What's that?
Were you the guy that told me this is your county earlier?
No. I just got here when I got here.
You didn't stop me in the car earlier and try to ID me and I wouldn't give ID?
Yeah, I was there.
You didn't say this is your county?
No.
Are you a supervisor?
You want my card so you can ask for them?
I don't know. You seem to be alright, man. I just don't like how you're demanding ID. And then getting shitty about it when I don't want to give ID. Why is that?
Well, the only people that live in here are allowed back here, right?
Says who?
Says us.
No, you don't.
You want to go talk to the whole command center?
No, it's not that I want to talk. I just want to have a conversation. Let's have a normal conversation. What do you mean they're not allowed?
For right now,
So these public roads are under martial law, basically?
public safety, the only folks that are allowed back here are folks who live here.
Right.
So they don't want
What if it's not safe for me?
Then you can leave, sir.
I can leave my own neighborhood.
Leave whenever you want.
What if I want my mom who doesn't live here to come visit me?
Tell her to come visit you.
So she can come.
I don't care.
You don't care, but you're saying not allowed if you don't live here. But if I want my mom to come over that does live here, you see how there's so much gray area? And you guys demand that what you're saying is right and what you're doing is right.
Film, but I'm not going to talk to you because no matter what I tell you, you're not going to be satisfied.
What do you mean? Here's what I'm satisfied with. You took an oath. You took an oath to the Constitution. Mm-hmm. You should study it very hard and understand this type of stuff and this demanding of authority and, you're going to be difficult. And I'm pretty sure you guys work for us. Okay, so why are you demanding stuff from me? Correct?
Like I said.
Do I have the right to remain anonymous or not?
Sure.
Then why was it such a problem earlier?
Because I need to confirm that you live here
No,
you come in.
So I have to prove something to you is what you're saying. No, you're wrong.
Okay. All right, sir. Have a nice
But
day.
aren't you wrong there? Oh, I see. When you get caught saying something stupid, you want to walk away.
Enjoy your time standing in the heat making videos.
I'm enjoying myself thoroughly, sir. If you guys just let me go home, I would have zero content now, wouldn't I? You bring this on yourselves. You bring it on yourself. Not obeying your oath. That's all. Obey your oath. That's all. You gonna leave now? This guy's hilarious. So you see, in the police's mind, I have to prove, in their mind, I have to prove to them who I am so they can allow me to go to my house. You don't have to answer that, by the way. Yeah, look at him. Like a little Nazi just stopping every car. Hey, one last thing, man. I'll leave you alone. How about that? You want to make that deal? Because I doubt you want me sitting here filming you all day. My power's out. I mean,
You got nothing better to do.
I definitely have nothing better to do right now, and I don't like the way you guys treated me. So, how about some advice?
I got my cargo.
All right. See, this lady's thanking him like the king allowed her to do something. That's it. To me, that's it. The last thing.
Yes, sir.
A better way to handle this, in my opinion, and I'm nobody, but
Same buddy as me.
exactly. I'm glad you understand that. A better way to handle that is you should stop. I don't mind you stopping and saying, hey guys, there's a sinkhole opening up, and once you pass this point, you're doing it at your own risk. But to say you're not allowed, sir, that's wrong. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna leave you with that.
All right.
Shake my hand?
Absolutely.
All right, dude. What's your name, brother?
Larry.
Larry,
Yes, sir.
this guy's been good. He didn't try to push his authority on me. He didn't try to claim he had authority. He didn't have, except for saying people aren't allowed, which I completely disagree with. That's his legal opinion versus my legal opinion. Yeah. See, this is my neighbor here. Let's see how they act.
Is that your neighbor? Yeah.
Don't answer him, man.
What's your address? Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
Yeah. And you have discretion, right? You could say, hey guys, it's dangerous beyond this point, enter at your own risk, right? You don't have to have them prove anything to you. All right, brother. Hopefully we got somewhere with that.
All right.
Take it easy.
You too.
What's your first name?
I just told you.
I forgot.
Larry.
Larry, I'm John.
John, nice to meet you.
Thank you, man. You've been halfway decent.
Well, thanks.
See ya.
That wasn't just an argument with the police. It was a reminder that rights don't exist by default. They only live when we understand them, respect them, and are willing to assert them. In moments that may seem small, the right to remain silent, the right to be free from unreasonable searches, and the right to move freely become the line between being a citizen and being a subject. We're not fighting against anyone. We're standing up for what's right. Always remember, when you know your rights, that's when you're truly free.